please.
Thank you, Presiding Officer, and thank you to Richard Lockhead for bringing this debate to Parliament. In 1812, my great-great-great-grandfather, David Berry, who'd served in the British Navy between 1780 and 1782, required a duplicate copy of his service record so he could claim his pension from the Ministry of Defence, or its predecessor. That letter cost him £1.10 to be delivered. When Rowland Hill introduced the penny post in 1840, he transformed the whole nation, the whole island, by creating a uniform delivery charge of a single penny, fundamentally different from what my three-greats-grandfather had to pay for his letter. And, interestingly, it saved money, because it turned out that calculating how much it cost for individual letters, the cost of the calculation was exceeding the amount that they forego in charges by higher rates. So, uniform charges can have economic benefits in some circumstances. We just need to get computers out of the equation. Now, you would think that we are particularly disadvantaged in Scotland by our delivery system. But the reality is, if you actually go out to Edinburgh Airport, you will discover one of the 3 airports in the United Kingdom that is a huge, and I mean really huge, transport hub, together with Stansted and East Midlands Airport, that transports huge amounts around the UK every single night. And that's not terribly far away from Inverness, from Aberdeen, from my constituents, and from the constituents of many of us in this room. So the infrastructure is actually present. Now, it can be done slightly differently elsewhere. I have a particular kind of shoes that I like for leisure wear, which come from Australia. Historically, I've ordered them from Australia. They arrive in 48 hours, and the charge for delivery, £15. And these are not expensive shoes, by the way. They're about £40. So we're not looking at other ways in which the company is making a profit. And if that company wants to deliver the shoes to Great Barrier Island off the coast of North Island, New Zealand, the charge is £8.50. Now, Great Barrier Island is 5 miles further from Auckland than Stornoway is from Ullapool. Just compare and contrast. And that's shoes that are going from Australia to New Zealand. That's a 3 to 4 hour flight, and then on to Great Barrier Island. So we know that it can be done differently elsewhere. Now, like everyone else, I have constituents who tell me about their problems. The Garden Centre website advertises free deliveries on orders over £50, except if you're in Aberdeenshire, where it's 20 quid. It apparently means only England and Wales. Wayfair, free delivery within Great Britain, excluding extended areas, £25 instead of free for some of my constituents. So the kind of stories which we've heard from every member who contributes here in a cross-party consensual way are the same. My wife, even, in an attempt to please me, has ordered gooseberry bushes and blackcurrant bushes for the garden for planting next year. An extra charge was levied. Her teeth are still grinding, Presiding Officer. It's time we did something about it, if only to stop my wife's teeth grinding.